Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan, and welcome to the premiere of our live game show, It's Are You Geekier Than TheDayGhost? I've got two contestants here with me who are longtime Geekvolution viewers that are going to take on my buddy Austin in an exciting challenge for a prize and potentially even some cash. And let's go ahead and meet everybody. Hi guys, how's it going?
Going all right. Nice to see everybody.
I'm doing fantastic.
Let me get everything set up here. So this is a brand new thing we've never done before. It's likely to be a tiny bit clunky. We're going to do our level best to be as smooth as humanly possible with it. So let me get this started, and away we go. Okay, let's meet tonight's contestants. First of all, we've got Mr. Thomas Ledbetter. And Thomas, would you tell us a little bit about yourself, sir?
Hey everybody, happy to be here. I'm Thomas. Hello. I am, to give a little bit of background, I'm from generally Northeast area, from New York State. In terms of interest in things, big MCU fan in general, big fan of Captain America overall, if you can't tell from the posters in the back. Big fan of some DC stuff, especially Watchmen. Watchmen's a big thing of mine as well. And big science fiction fan generally, love Star Trek, but also love lots of original science fiction, Arrival, Flowers for Algernon, books, movies, TV, whole bunch of different things. So really happy to be here and happy to just get to talk to everybody here. So super excited. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely, man. Flowers for Algernon is one of my favorite stories, and I've not read that in a million years, but I still reference it all the time.
It makes me cry, absolutely. It's absolutely incredible.
Thomas, what do you do for a living, man?
So I'm actually a graduate student right now.
Wow.
So I am a graduate student doing disability advocacy, actually. So pretty interesting stuff, trying to help in education and things like that. So pretty much that's what I've been doing, kind of working towards that. Last semester, though, and so I'm going to be pushed out into the world for the first times in 6 years, technically, since I've been doing college, and then moved into grad school straight from there. So yeah, it's kind of just what I'm doing at this point. So
wow, that's great, man. Congrats. You know, I really thought that I was doing the Lord's work, but I think maybe what you're doing is like slightly more important somehow.
You know, we all have things that we can do to help each other and be there for each other, and that's all that matters. And as long as people, you know, if I can help give people joy, even if it just means making people laugh or making them smile, then, you know, it's all matters at the end of the day. So
yeah, that's how I feel about it too. What I do shouldn't work, but somehow it sort of does. Let's hear now from Checkers. It's Joey. Joey, tell us a little bit about yourself, sir.
Hey, I'm Joey. I'm a business owner. We own a company called Checkers TV, so we create educational content for libraries and schools. And I get to also produce a show for children, which plays in libraries across America.
That's so cool.
Thank you. Yeah, so I've had a background in, you know, loving Superman, Star Wars, Batman. I try to incorporate the things that I've learned from being a fan of these characters into everything I create now. So anything you watch of mine, you can kind of see that. A big Spider-Man fan too. I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, so I'm hoping we slip in a little bit of football trivia into this tonight. Crossing my fingers. I have it out for Austin also. He did not enjoy Spider-Man No Way Home as much as I wanted to, so I'm very angry with him, and I'm going to clobber him tonight.
I didn't enjoy it as much as you wanted to enjoy it?
As much as I wanted you to, so I'm super upset, and I'm very vengeful. My supervillain origin story.
So we had 10 applicants for this show, and I'm pretty sure 8 of 10 of them showed up just to come on the program and complain about reviews that I did of things that they liked and I didn't. I think was primarily why people were reaching out there. There was one guy that was like wearing a Sonic outfit, and he was like, here's all the geeky things about me, and oh, by the way, Cap, you're wrong, that movie is great. And I'm pretty sure that's why he wanted to be on.
So just here to fight everybody.
Joey, you might be slightly disappointed about the football thing, but I guess...
Nothing?
I guess you'll just have to see. And our final contestant tonight will be a contestant every time we do this. And again, shooting a pilot tonight, hoping that there's some interest in this and that it's viable to keep doing. By the way, I've said this before, but my dream job has always been game show host. And really excited. I've been wanting to do this forever, and really excited to finally make the attempt and see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoy the format tonight. I thought we'd do something kind of quirky with it and make it another me and Austin project, because I've been throwing Austin on a lot of things lately and thought it might be a fun thing to do together. But instead of co-hosting, I thought I would force Austin to be one of the contestants every time, and the point of the show would be going up against him, and I'm just hoping that his knowledge is up to snuff, because if he's in third place every time, I'm just not sure how much sense the premise is going to make.
You're working him like a racehorse, Gap. What are you doing?
I really am. And he keeps asking to show up for things that I wasn't even planning on having him on. Like, he's a masochist, I think. Austin...
Yeah, my back is so sore from holding up Geekvolution. But, just gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm realizing now, looking at myself, that I look like a cone head because I'm wearing a hat over my headset.
Hey, at least you don't look like a racer head.
It is intimidating.
Could be worse, I guess.
So, Austin, most people watching this, of course, have seen you on the channel before, but would you tell us what the geekiest thing about yourself is, sir?
So the geekiest thing would probably be today, when I was at work bored and voiced the entire scene where Catwoman gets pushed out of a window in Batman Returns, but instead of Catwoman and Max Schreck, it was Mickey Mouse killing Goofy for looking at his secret evil plans. So I'm going to go with that. I am also a giant Beyond the Valley of the Dolls enthusiast.
Only as of the last week, though.
Yeah, well, I just keep getting geekier. And I also...
Were you reenacting Disney's plan to take over everything? It's like, oh, Goofy is a traitor, pushes him out of the window, Catwoman style.
Yeah, it was like, Goofy, like, he's, like, going through the files, and he finds, like, Mickey's, like, power plant idea, and he's like, oh, gotta kill him now.
Well,
like you do.
Austin, I don't know if that will give you the edge trivia-wise
okay.
tonight or not, but...
Well, it is distracting. I'm trying to play it out of my head, that scene, like how the conversation's going to flow. So that could distract me throughout this entire game.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to pick the most horrifying thing possible every time we do this, just to throw the contestants off so that they've got this, like, terrifying mental picture that makes it impossible for them to recall knowledge.
It's like sprinting in a run super fast to get someone, it's like sprinting super fast, going behind someone and just doing a sprint to make them think, oh goodness, that person's going super fast, I'm not going to catch them, which makes them slow down that much more.
That's how I roll.
Well, guys, let's go ahead and... actually, before we get into the game, can we just all marvel at Joey's background for a minute? Clearly he's got some graphic design prowess going on there. Is that a big part of your job? Because I mean, I know you said that you're making a show for children. Like, do you do all the graphic design for your shows?
I have different people. So there's like some guys that I work with who do CG. I've gotten like I got to make one of my characters into an animatronic, which was incredibly exciting.
Wow.
This room, this is a miniature. So it's a piece of a miniature set, which is my character's an inventor. So it's like an inventor lab. So this is kind of positioned like next to the lab. So there's lots of techniques that I picked up. I learn a little bit and then I hire somebody who knows a lot more than I do on it. And the talent that I get to work with, it's incredible. Especially like I have a composer who's just like off the charts talented.
Wow.
So really, it's unbelievable.
I'm jealous of both of you guys. I really am, because Joey's doing a job that I somewhat Austin, there's really no reason to be jealous of you, I don't think. But I mean, Joey's doing a job that is sort of like game show host is also a thing I would have loved to have done in a different life, making entertainment specifically for children. And then Thomas is over there, like actually helping people instead of just like sitting in a chair in a Riddler jacket, making up trivia questions.
Hey, I have to admit, I've been, not to get too sappy, a lot of the stuff you reviewed and the stuff that you spurred me on to has inspired me to do part of what I do. I get my philosophy a little bit from like the simple golden age stuff and sort of that whole like, the cynicism of things isn't always what it seems cracked out to be, and that being optimistic and working towards helping people is ultimately, can be an amazing thing if we just sort of do that. So it isn't I know it may sound like, oh, just people talking about, trivia and geeky comic book and sci-fi stuff, but entertainment is important for a reason. It's why we love this stuff and why people care so much about trivia to begin with.
And yeah, I've always appreciated the attention to like actual story and characters, which we were joking about No Way Home, but I'm glad that there, in a world where there was so much positivity about that movie, this channel was very critical about the story and very eloquent in problems with the movie. And it's nice to be able to look at things with that different perspective. So I've always appreciated that.
Oh, thanks, you guys. I really appreciate that.
I have something that you can be jealous of me, which is my good luck charm, which is socks with Mom's face on them.
Hey, my good luck charm is Captain America's shield. By the way, I'm not kidding. Not kidding. That's my good luck charm right there.
No, Code Anime fan there in the comments. I do agree. Austin is cool. I just have to make fun of him as a matter of course. We actually have a contract between us where there's a certain like a number of times during a show that I have to give Austin crap. It's like it's written down.
No, I'm so cool.
There's
I can show up looking like an idiot. Tickets. Nobody says anything.
Let's go ahead and get into the game, folks. So you've met the contestants, and tonight's prize, the winner, whoever defeats not just Austin, but the other viewer contestant, is going to win one of my favorite card games now. This is the DC Deck Builder, but specifically the Dark Knight's Metal edition, and this is, I'm finding to be the best of these. I own the majority of this game now. It all mixes and matches can be all played together, but this is a great standalone. It plays really well all by its lonesome, and if you end up playing this and liking it, you certainly can get more of it, but you might find yourself liking this enough that you don't even feel the need to move on. It's wonderful. The art design is great, and even though Dark Knight's Metal has gotten way too oversaturated in the last couple of years, this is worth playing, and I think one of the best things with that, with those characters and that Snyder run that's been done since that started. So anyway, that will be a great prize for you guys. Just take my word for it. It's a lot of fun. So here's how the game is going to work tonight, guys. All three of you are going to play in all 3 rounds. Nobody's going to be eliminated as we go along. Points will carry over from each round until we get to the bonus round at the end, and the top 2 will go to the bonus round. I won't actually eject the other person from the call. You can still hang out with us as we get into the bonus round, but of course, only 2 of you will go to the final round, but it won't necessarily be you versus Austin. Austin will be playing like a regular contestant all the way through the game. So there is a bonus prize that you will be able to win if you get all the way to the end and beat the bonus round. If you defeat Austin, but if he gets 3rd place, just crashes and burns before we even get to the bonus round, automatically that bonus prize will be up for grabs, which means that it would be Joey and Thomas facing off against each other for both prizes. So the bonus prize would be unlocked, and you would be playing for the chance to get the Dark Knight's Metal game, but also the bonus prize. The bonus prize will be a cash prize, and you guys are playing for prizes. Austin is playing for his own integrity, and unfortunately the chance to make me watch more Batwoman. If Austin gets 1st place tonight, we're gonna do another marathon on a Friday, and Austin is gonna get to force me to watch several episodes in a row of more Batwoman.
Okay, I'm really hoping that I lose this then.
Yeah.
I really hope. Those are
You
so
can't.
much.
You just undercut the whole game. I'm rooting for us.
That's the best part. Exactly.
I don't know how to feel about this.
You guys feel free to use whatever strategy you'd like. I mean, if me having to do that is a better prize for you guys than this and money, whatever you'd like to do is fine with me. Will we find out what it sounds like when ghosts cry?
I
If
haven't cried
Austin,
since 1963, so probably not.
once again, to reiterate, if Austin is defeated, the winner will also receive last night's total super chat amount. That is the cash prize, and last night's total super chat amount is $100. So if you get all the way to the end and you beat Austin, or you get first place, whether you beat Austin or not, it's a $100 cash prize. What were you saying, Joey?
I invested in that with the expectation that I was going to win, so I've got a lot at stake here.
And full disclosure, I did not actually mention anywhere that that's what the prize was going to be, so he couldn't possibly have known that it was going to be specifically about last night's Super Chats. Although that is the plan moving forward, so every contestant after this will know that.
Spoiler alert.
We move on to the first round, finally, and
I gotta take these off. I can't see in red. Now I know what it's like to be blind. You just see everything in red.
Contestants, if you guys at any point have difficulty seeing what is on the screen and it's something important that you need to read, just let me know. The first round is the Geekvolution yearbook, and here's how it's going to work. Once again, round 1 of 3 before we get to the bonus round. Everyone is going to play in this round on each turn. This is what your whiteboards or your pieces of paper are for. This is about years of pop culture items. So you're going to write the year that each item was released. You'll be looking at possibly movies, books, TV shows, etc. If you are within 3 years, you will receive 1 point, and if you get the exact year right, you will get 3 points. Real simple round, that's how it works. So I'm going to show you guys an item. Write down on your paper the year that you think it was released in, and then when I say now, you guys all show me, well, I'll go round robin and show me your year, and we'll see how you guys do, and we'll tally up the points. Everybody ready? There are 3 of these, and here we go. The film version of Stargate. And I'll give you guys about 10 seconds. Okay, does everybody have it? We're going to start with Thomas. Thomas, what year do you think Stargate came out in? 1998. And let's see what Joey wrote down. I can't read that. 83, 93?
85.
1985. And Austin?
1997. The year I was born.
1997. And the year that Stargate was released was 1994. Austin gets a point.
Dang.
He said 97. He was within 3 years. So good job to you. And our other 2 contestants, unfortunately, get no points for the first question. Moving right along. The comic book Infinity Gauntlet, the first issue, was released in what year? The main reason I want to do this show is just to hear that noise over and over again.
I don't know if I can recreate that.
I don't think you realize just how often you do that particular sign. All right, guys, let's find out what year you thought Infinity Gauntlet came out, and let's see Joey's answer first. 1989. Austin?
1991.
1991. And Thomas? The correct answer is 1991.
Oh,
Booyah.
Well done, Austin. You're up to 4 points. And, let's see.
That was all luck.
Joey gets a point. And Thomas, what year did you say again?
1988.
88. So you unfortunately were not close enough for a point.
Ew.
So close and yet so far. Moving right along. Our next item is Superman 3. What year was Superman 3 released in theaters?
Oh, God.
Goodness.
I feel like I'm playing out these guys' worst nightmare right now.
Well,
Well, I
this
don't
is
know anything
frustrating.
about years, so
I'm just worried about getting it right or not, because I'm going to be within 3 almost for sure. This would be a shame to lose, though. And I could get all the other ones without it, like a second.
All right, let's hear from Austin first this time.
1984.
1984. Thomas?
I don't know why I'm doing this year again. It felt like it.
He just thinks everything came out in the year
I
1988.
promise. I
Joey.
don't know why. It's so weird.
This magical 88.
1983. Superman 3 was released in 1983. Good job,
No
Joey.
big deal.
I wish we had
Yeah.
an audible audience. I probably should have gotten like canned laughter and applause.
If you want, every time somebody says something funny, I can go.
I was confused.
You know what? That's okay. I really appreciate the
No,
help, Austin, but I think you should focus on the questions, maybe.
I meant to do that more as like a laugh, and then it came out as just like an old man.
It was
breath.
kind of.
was
It's funny. It's the
horrifying.
most like a ghost you've ever actually sounded, I think.
Yeah. That was TheDayGhost.
Joey, would you remind me? So you said 83. Thomas, yours was 88 again. And
I was
Austin, what did you say
88,
again?
Which is
84.
84. So you've got 1 point there, Austin. Thomas, we got to get you on the board, man.
See, what I was confused because I was thinking in my head, I'm like, Superman 4 was blah, 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 and I'm like, okay,
87.
I'm trying to like think of orienting of years and how long things were between other things to get the year. That's why I was so
Superman
confused.
4 was 87, and then...
Oh, because I
that
thought Superman 4 was in the 90s. That's why it was
No.
so weird.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
weird
why.
because it was totally over before Batman 89 even happened.
Ah,
Yep.
of course.
That was the one
See,
thing
that
I
was
knew,
my
yeah.
that was my fault. Me and Cole.
I was
I was-
between 83 and 84.
I was 3 years old, and that was the first movie I saw in a theater, apparently. Not that I remember it, but...
How embarrassing. Why would you tell us that?
I don't know why my dad keeps telling telling that
We
story.
disarmed him. He's flipping.
All right, let's continue on, shall we? Quantum Leap.
Oh,
When
God.
was the
What
first
the heck
episode
is
of
that?
Quantum Leap
Oh,
dropped?
I thought that the DeLorean was a clue for the first answer, and now I
That was
realize
my thinking
no.
too.
So I'm like 85. It's 85.
No, sorry about that.
I don't even know.
That is just a
It's
graphic that
joke.
means we're talking about time.
It's
All right,
about
let's see what everybody
time.
wrote down. Does everybody have a year written down?
Not yet.
Yep. Better work.
Okay.
Joey. 2001. Austin.
2003.
2003.
I'm not confident with that.
And
I
Thomas.
am. That sounds good.
Oh goodness, I'm I'm not confident now. I don't know why.
Is this a real movie?
No, Quantum Leap was a television show that,
Oh, no,
and I put this in
that.
here because it was actually recently announced that it's getting a revival. This is the big thing that the guy who plays Jonathan Archer in Enterprise was known for initially, and that Scott Bakula, and that was actually released initially in 1989. So Joey was the closest, and you guys were a whole decade and more off
that
there.
looks like
I got
I
it.
can't
And
tell
Thomas,
the
that got you on the
trailer.
board, sir.
It looks
Hey!
stupid, like a 2000s thing.
Yeah, the guy.
That's what-
I can't. The guy in the middle looks like he's either from 2000 or looks like the Fonz. I don't know who that is.
That is Dean
Is he, like-
Stockwell, and or unless you're, I mean, you said the guy in the middle. So Scott
The
Bakula is
first guy.
the main character, and
Yeah,
then behind him is Dean Stockwell, who unfortunately recently passed away. One of my favorite actors. And I'm really showing my age here, but let's move right along, shall we? So the next thing is the Darkness video game.
Oh, I
The
think I know
first
that.
Darkness.
Watch, I'm gonna be wrong.
I'm probably gonna too.
I'm gonna look like a fool. Because I've also never played that.
Are you a lovesick fool?
I'm so uncultured.
All right, contestants, does everybody have something written down?
Mhm.
Let's hear from Thomas first.
This is my
Thomas says
best guess.
07. What about you, Joey?
Doesn't feel good.
13. And Austin.
2008.
2008.
Oh,
The Darkness
I almost
was
said that.
released in the year 2007.
Oh!
Well done, Thomas.
That
Great-
was literally just a lucky guess.
Great
but
work
thank
there,
you.
sir.
Yeah,
And that's a
I
point
don't
for
know what that is.
Austin. And Joey
That's right.
is still sitting still at 4 points right now. Moving right along,
You guys are
the
tied for last.
Orville. What year did the Orville first start?
All right, well, this isn't fair because COVID has prevented me from even knowing like what years are anymore. It could have been like could have been anywhere from like 2 to 15 years ago.
Are we talking the Seth MacFarlane show or Redenbacher?
Are you
Can't help
looking at
him.
your screen? I'm not
Way
showing you
too
popcorn here.
I'm wearing sunglasses. I can't see anything.
Yeah. I will
So,
give- yeah.
Joey, as the host of this, I don't feel like I should give too much away, but I will give you. It's not 15 years old. I'll give you that. Going to the
Okay.
contestants now.
I hope so.
Austin, what did you write down, sir?
2017.
2017. Thomas.
Also
2017. Joey.
I don't like to hear that.
2016. And it was indeed 2017.
Oh no
Yeah.
no!
I remember watching the Waiting for the Orville.
That's
I
really
blame
funny.
COVID for that.
That's how you got
would've
that.
got
Before I moved out with my mom's house, so I knew that.
It's
Yeah,
a one.
I was thinking like okay, maybe it's 2013, maybe it's 2017, but I'm gonna lean more towards the other because I feel like my memory tells me it's more recent. So
Yeah. It's a wonderful show. It's coming back for a third season in March on Hulu. I'm very, very excited about it. Moving right along, the first book in the Harry Potter series. The book, not the film.
And
Is
it's
there a
philosophers,
difference in
American
the-
fools.
Is there a difference in the UK and the US release?
I don't believe so. I think it came out in the States at the same time, but the date I went with was the UK date, was Philosopher's Stone.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it is the same, though.
I just lost all confidence after I said that, and so I'm getting very nervous now. All right, I feel good.
this is the one thing I didn't think that I know that I actually might.
That's not good.
All right, let's
I'm-
let's start with
Not
Thomas.
close. All right.
Thomas says 1999. Joey,
Oh no.
1997. And Austin says...
Can I change my answer?
No, you
No,
can't.
no,
No,
no.
you can't. Does that say 1983? Is that what you wrote down? Let's see what he said.
That's
I
humiliating.
was gonna say 1999, and then I second guessed myself and said 1995.
1995. Okay. And
All right.
okay, but I thought it was gonna be silly. I thought it was gonna say like 1983.
1973. She wrote it in Vietnam, right? That was like a
I
thing.
think so. Yeah.
The correct answer is 1997.
Oh,
Yeah.
Still
Come on,
that-
guys. I just read these
period.
books last year.
Austin
first
gets a
time.
point. Joey, you got that
Yeah.
spot on, right?
I
And
can't
Thomas,
prove
you
it
were
from
off
here.
by a year, right?
I was off by 2 years.
2 years. All right, folks.
I-
Joey and Thomas are tied right now, and Austin is ahead by 2 points. So far, vindicating the title of the show, but we'll see what it's like as we continue. I haven't said this yet. I want to say thanks to everybody watching right now. I really appreciate you showing up live and playing there in the comments. I want to remind the contestants not to read the comments as we go along, because cheating in a internet game show is stupid. And let's continue. Here we go. Steamboat Willie, the first Mickey Mouse cartoon.
Gotta know this, guys. I hope I do.
Oh.
Something just came out of my... I just wrote it, so it better be right. I didn't even think. It was just involuntary.
You sounded real confident when you said that.
I know, my hand just started moving. It'd be really not good.
I don't like this.
That sounds dangerous. I'm excited to see what Austin wrote down. It'll be fun to see if everybody got even in the right decade. And we start with... I gotta know. We'll start with Joey. 1927. Thomas?
Yeah, if that's the case, I got the wrong
1912. Austin.
Okay. 1937.
1937.
I also drew Mickey pushing Goofy out a window.
The correct... How did you have time to do all that?
Well, I did it while they were answering.
The correct answer, and Joey, I'm so sorry about this, is 1928. You were off by 1 year. So close,
Come on.
man.
They should all go to 0, though. They were so off. They should go to 0.
I don't know why I thought... I think it's 1912.
I wish you subtract points.
Guys, this is like...
Anniversary.
Is it really 28?
It is 28.
They were working on it in 27, though. It existed
That's
in some
often
form.
how that works, really.
We
All
could
right.
bend the rules a little bit.
Next up,
Oh, okay.
Wolverine Origin. Going back to another comic book now.
When you've done the movie... Jeez.
Oh.
And we've got just one more year after this before we move on to round 2.
No, I don't like this. I can't wait till we get to the next one.
All right, let's go to the contestants. Austin, what did you write down first, sir?
2004.
2004. Thomas.
Oh, I like that answer.
2005. Joey.
They're good answers. Mine's bad.
2001.
Yep.
I can tell that was a 1 or a 7 because my head was blocking it.
It was a 1.
2001 is the correct
I
answer.
hate when your head blocks a 7.
Joey, you took a wild guess and you got 3 points, sir.
Why would you say that was well guessed?
Because
I
you
knew
said
that.
you didn't like their answers. Oh, you liked them
mind
because
game.
they were wrong. I see how it works. I see what he's doing there.
I hate wrong answers. If there's one thing I hate, it's wrong answers.
Then you must really dislike Austin right now. Austin, I forget what you said. Was it 04 or 05?
04.
04. So you were in the ballpark. That's going to give you a point. And Thomas, what was yours again? 05?
I said 05.
You're off by one year to get the point. And
Stop
we're
the
gonna
count.
look at our last year now. And it's gonna be Beneath the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, that you can't do
no.
that. Come on. Mm.
That's not a real thing.
Oh.
It is a thing. It's a thing that exists.
Joey, I gotta ask you.
Which Planet of the Apes movie is that?
I gotta ask you, Joey.
I'll help you guys if you want.
Did you
What?
come to play or did you come to whine? That's really.
I
Yeah.
whine whenever I do anything, so you can shove it, Cap.
You want some cheese for that?
I know everything about this movie except the year it came out.
See, when you said it wasn't fair, I thought it was like a movie you'd never seen, and you could
Oh
do
no,
the original.
no,
but...
no! I've seen all these Apes movies, even the Tim Burton remake.
Wow.
I've never gotten through that. I've started it once, but
The
Well-
history of that movie is insane. That's
This movie's
like,
pretty
more
crazy.
interesting.
this movie is
Uh,
fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah, everything about and it looks. You can tell when you're watching it, like stuff was happening while they're making it.
We do have a guy in the comments that has this date correct. Let's see if our contestants do. Joey. 1970. Austin.
1975.
1975. And Thomas. 1979. 1970.
1988.
The original was 68.
1970 is the correct answer.
Yeah, this is the second one, guys. Because we got Beneath, then you've got Escape, and then you've got War. No, you've got Conquest, then War.
So Joey is the only contestant that got points that turn, and the point values are as follows. Joey is in the lead right now with 15. Austin is trailing by 4 points with 11, and Thomas is in third place right now with 8. But all of that could change very easily with the next round that everybody, I'm sure, is going to absolutely hate, and I just can't wait to show it to you. Round 2 is the open-ended category. I told you guys that there was going to be a category where you would be able to list out a number of different possible responses, and here's what that's going to look like. This is reinventing the wheel. On your turn, you're going to pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to spin a wheel. You're going to see a category. Name the number that you picked of items in said category. You'll gain a point for each item you name, but no points if you can't name as many as the number you set. So if you choose 2 and you can only name 1, you will still get no points because you couldn't name 2. And then here are the rest of the rules. If you successfully name 3, I will double your entire score. So if you choose, and remember, you're only going to choose the number before you spin the wheel, so you won't know what you land on when you pick the number. You can't repeat an item that has been set in any particular category, and of course it's possible for the wheel to pick the same category more than once, so it will get harder as it goes along. You may choose to spend 2 points to eliminate a category before you spin. So if there's one that you absolutely hate and you think that you're rocking pretty well point-wise, you can spend 2 points and get rid of it, but you can only do that one time during the entire round, and each player will spin 4 times. Any questions, guys?
That was a lot of information you threw at us in 5 seconds.
Part of the game. We're just going to roll with it.
It's quite a bit, but you'll understand as we go along. It's not as complicated as it sounds.
I've played more complicated games.
Thanks, Joey. All right.
It's our wheel.
It is our wheel. Let me actually go back to the board again for just a second because I want to show you guys the categories before we spin. And here they are. So there are 10 different things on the wheel, and let me list them off for you. You're going to be naming movies scored by Michael Giacchino, DC or Marvel fighting video games, comics written by Jeff Loeb, actors who have played Batman, movies released by Blumhouse, Sith Lords, remakes of sci-fi movies, Kevin Smith movies, Amazon or Hulu original series, and finally, fictional corporations. Anything that I'm not sure about that you name?
Here.
Say that again?
Said Hulu's not even available here. Playing with one arm behind my back.
That seems fair to me, really. Anything that I'm not sure about that you guys list, I will, or if there's not consensus amongst us, I will look up and make sure, because I'll have to be the judge, and make sure that it seems to count. So here we go. We're going to start with the person with the fewest amount of points, and that is Thomas. And not to put too fine a point on it. And Thomas, you have the choice now of 1, 2, or 3 things to list when we spin the wheel. And you also, because you have points, if you want to, could right away spend 2 points to get rid of one of these categories.
Ooh, okay. So I'm going to go for 2 because I'm going to be the guinea pig on this, and I want to see how I can see what I fare on and see if I land on a category that I either know nothing about or know some things about.
Absolutely. And of course, if you can't get to, you just won't get points. You won't lose points or anything. All right, are you ready?
I am ready as all I'll be.
Let's spin the wheel. Here we go. And it lands on. Can you name 2 movies released by Blumhouse?
Ooh. Blumhouse. Truth or Dare is the first one I can think of. And what's another one? I don't know if this one counts. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I'm thinking this might. I don't know whether this is a Blumhouse film or not. The Witch is those are two guesses that I have. Do we have to name as many as possible, or do we just have to
No, just the two. Just the two.
Okay, those are the two I'm just gonna name.
Let me check on The Witch, because I don't know
The Witch
that.
is A24.
Okay.
Darn it.
Yep, I think it is.
So, Thomas, I'm sorry to say no points for your first spin. We're going to let Joey spin the wheel now. And, Joey, would you like 1, 2, or 3 that you'll have to name?
Give me 3. Go big or go home.
Okay, he's going to make the attempt at 3. And would you like to... Yes, sir.
How many points do I lose if I fail?
None.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But you look like a donkey.
Like me.
And would you like to spend 2 points to get rid of a category?
Oh, no. No,
All right.
no.
You should. I would recommend it.
You don't intimidate me, Ghost.
He's going to name 3 Kevin Smith movies.
See, that's a hard one. You probably should have just, gotten rid of it.
I'm gonna go for. No, I'm gonna have fun with. All right, we got Clerks. We've got Tusk.
Yeah.
And we've got Chasing Amy.
Well done, sir. I'll be the audience and applaud for you, sir. So you not
Where's
only
the live studio audience?
so you not only get 3
You'll just have to
points,
imagine them.
but you also double your score.
Double the money. All right, that's good.
Guys, that puts Joey at 33 points already.
Looking good.
And we're going to move on now to Austin. Austin, what would you like to do, sir?
3 me, baby.
All right, here we go. Can you name now 3 movies released by Blumhouse, Austin? And you can't
okay.
name the one that Thomas named that counted.
Yeah. No, of course. Sinister, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills.
There you go. There's his 3. Well done, sir. Yay, I'll be your studio audience.
Woo!
All right, Austin, you are still trailing Joey by quite a bit, but you have doubled your score and added 3, so you are at 25 points. And Thomas, it is your spin now, and you're going to need a couple of doubles if it's possible to do it. What would you like to do, sir?
At this point, I have to go for 3. There's no reason not to. I have no chance if I don't go for 3 at this point.
All right, doing your spin. Can you name 3 fictitious corporations?
I'm so happy that I have this. Oscorp is one, Cyberdyne is another, and okay, give me just 1 second. What is it?
I'm sorry, okay, just give me a second.
Omnicorp?
It's not a corporation. I'm sorry, what?
I said Cyberdyne, Omnicorp, and Oscorp.
There you go. Well done, sir.
Yeah!
Your studio
That's how we
audience
do it.
is clapping for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Austin, are
When
you going to try to
said that,
argue
when
with
you
him? Or
said
are you saying something
corporation,
doesn't count?
Okay, I'm preparing
What?
myself for this.
I didn't hear what you said. I thought maybe you were messing with him and saying one of those didn't
Oh,
count.
no, I just said that's how we do it.
No, I was happy because once I saw fictional corporations up on the wheel, I was like, okay, I'm preparing for this one because I know enough evil fictional corporations.
Thomas, you're much more in the game now, sir. Joey's got 33 points. Austin's at 25. Thomas, you are in 3rd place still with 19, but catching up, and we're going to go back to Joey. What would you like to do, sir? Joey would like 3, and you are well ahead. Would you like to take anything off the board?
Probably a good idea.
I'm trying to block the ghost out. All right, so if I were to get the fictional corporations, I'd have to name 3 more.
3 new ones, yes.
All right, get them out of there.
Okay, and remember, this is the only time in the round you'll be able to do that.
All right, that's all good.
All right, so he's down to 31 points now, and he's going to take out fictional corporations.
Okay.
Give me just a second, guys.
Yeah, I'm kind of second guessing that, but I already said it. All right, here we go.
All right, we're spinning the wheel, and you're still going for 3, yeah?
I am, yes.
More movies released by Blumhouse.
All right, can I have a refresher of what Austin said? Is that illegal?
No, that's all right. Austin said the 2 Halloween movies that they released. And
They
I forget
released like 8,000 films.
And
so
I forget
also
the other
think
thing.
that's fair.
I forget the other thing you said. Sinister, yeah.
I'm just writing them down here. I'm not cheating.
Sounds like a very likely story.
I'm probably not cheating. I cannot.
Unknown Passengers
All
wrote,
right.
Evil dies tonight.
All right, so the Invisible Man. I'm gonna go Oculus, and I'm gonna go Get Out.
Okay, I'm not familiar with Oculus. Does that count?
I don't know.
I think it's Blumhouse. I would double check it, but I think so.
We don't
Okay, I'll
wanna
look
have
that
to
up
check
real
it.
quick.
Do we have to? I mean, we think it. I mean, Austin said it, so.
I think it's Blumhouse.
I thought that was
but-
a virtual reality hardware. I didn't even realize that was a
It
movie.
is a virtual reality hardware, but it's also a movie.
It was
Good movie.
indeed.
It was
I've checked with the judges, and it was indeed released by Blumhouse.
Karen Gillan, right?
Yep.
It's good, yeah.
It's
really
a
good
film
movie.
about VR. It's like a horror film where she gets stuck in it.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's,
I didn't
She's
know
got
that.
the Oculus Rift, and it's like all like horror-y.
It's a gem.
That's absolutely true.
Joe, you're up to 65 points, sir.
I could have used 67. I didn't need to take out that one
I
category.
think it was a good strategy. I'm not
I
gonna
want
lie.
to get greedy.
All right, Austin.
I'll go with 3 again. Please don't be something bad.
And you didn't want to take anything out, did you?
What don't you want?
Yep.
That's not good.
3 Sith Lords.
Okay, the Emperor, Darth Vader, and Count Dooku.
I tried to put in some easy categories, and that was indeed one of
What-
those.
Wait a minute, so
Okay, so for that one, are you allowed to pick names that they almost went with? Like how George Lucas wanted the main character from whichever game, I can't remember what it's called. He suggested the name Darth Icky. Are you allowed to say that?
I
Really?
didn't know about Darth Icky. I kind of wish. Is that what you said?
Icky or
Icky?
Icky?
Yeah,
Icky
he
is
was,
what I
he
heard.
was like, yeah, I think it would be a really good idea if his name was Darth Icky.
Darth Gungas.
So,
All right, Austin, you're at 53 points. And we move on to round 3 of the wheel spin. This one is taking a little bit longer than I thought it might, so we're going to axe the 4th round of this and just do 3, I think. So Thomas, so one more round for all 3 of you guys with this. And Thomas, what would you like to do with your spin, sir?
Have to do 3 at this point. Go big or go home.
Remember, everybody, that all of this is an experiment. So clearly the wheel spin thing has turned into name 3 of things. All right, would you like to would you like to eliminate anything from the list?
At this point, given my low point in the score, lower points in comparison, I don't have the points to deduct at this point. So at this point, I'm just going to go for it.
All right, let's spin the wheel and hope you don't wind up with more Blumhouse films. Here we go. Thomas, you're going to be naming 3 actors who have
Blumhouse
played
films.
Batman.
Actors who played Batman,
Yes, sir.
Adam West, Michael Keaton, Christian Bale.
There you go. Well done, sir. I'm your
Can we
audience.
double
Yay.
check that?
I got worried we were going to end up going to like the cereals. I'm like, oh geez.
If we landed on it 12 times, we would have had to.
Right.
Good thing we didn't.
Can I just clarify this, just in case it comes up? Is this only live action?
I think just anybody playing Batman.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was gonna count voice actors as well.
Because eventually,
Okay.
like, you wouldn't be able to keep going, like, with live
Exactly.
action. You'd need to, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I also
you guys
set up this
could have gone.
round intentionally with some things that there wouldn't be, you know, in a million things necessarily that you'd be able to come
Yeah,
up with. But I wanted an easy category, like a few
Dastard
easy
Camp,
categories.
You picking things like that.
I want to say it's Joey's turn.
Yeah, I think so. I've
Yep.
waited long enough.
All right, Joey, are you gonna go for 3? He's waited long enough. I'm bored out of my skull. Can we continue, please?
I'm going 3. I'm not taking anything out. But
Sure.
is that one I took out still? Or is
Yeah,
that
it's
back?
still out. It's still out.
Okay, good.
I really like that Joey's so blunt. He just tells you what he really feels. All right, here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
Yeah, he's like, just spin the damn wheel already.
We need 3 remakes of science fiction films.
All right, so we've got.
I think I know one he's gonna say.
Planet of the Apes, 2001. Okay, The Thing and The Fly.
Was there a remake of The Fly?
Yep,
A
yes.
lot of people don't know that the one with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yes,
is
that was
in it.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah,
That
the
one,
original
that
came
one's
out so
easy,
long
yeah.
ago.
Yeah,
That one's
yeah.
easy because there's more remakes of science fiction films than there are science fiction films.
I
mean,
love
if
how
it's
first
remake
round
of,
you
like,
guys were
modern, like,
complaining that
2000.
everything was too difficult, and now this round it's like, what is this round? It's so easy.
Yeah, it should be like name 6 Beatles.
Well, how many are there 6? If you count the ones that like were kind of in it.
Well, you just gotta do like band members and insects to like hit 6.
Oh, those Beatles, not the.
Oh, are we counting movies?
Well,
Can we count
Yeah,
names
there you
that,
go.
the,
Five
that
Beatles.
can we
Any
count
Beatles?
names that Beatles almost went with?
yeah, like, did you guys know that they were almost called the Ickies?
Did you guys know they were almost called the Silver Ickies?
Yeah,
It was,
it was
George
really
Lucas's
crazy.
idea.
Joey, you have 133 points, sir.
God.
Just let that set for a second. We can admire that.
I think there's a really, really good chance that Joey makes it to the bonus round. Austin, what would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna go with 1. No, I'm gonna go with 3.
He wants to spin 1,000,000 times, is what he wants to do. Again, this was an experiment.
It's okay, you gotta crawl before
We
you
didn't
give
play
up.
test it. We couldn't play test it. Fictional corporations.
I thought that one was taken off.
Oh, it was.
But
I
you
forgot to
never
take it
know.
off the
Whoa,
wheel,
wait,
though.
I have
Okay,
to for him too.
we'll spin it again and
Cap-
just hope that
Cap,
that doesn't.
You fiend.
Austin, can you give me 3 movies scored by Michael Giacchino?
Okay, Star Trek 09, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Doctor Strange.
Those are, in fact, all movies scored by Michael Giacchino.
That was fast. You're a fan.
I
He
just
didn't- he
know,
didn't-
I know things. Marvel's actually hiring him to direct something too, apparently.
Are they
Are you
really?
joking?
Yeah, no, that's apparently like a thing.
I mean, yeah. No, see,
yeah,
nobody
that's-
can tell when you're joking. I've told you
The problem
this.
with you is you just say things and then you say something that's true, and we're like, and that's weird too.
Joey,
He's a composer.
I feel like we need another new show on the program featuring Austin called "The Problem with You."
I'm willing to. Yeah.
World.
That's a whole other game show. Is I can just suggest things, and you have to tell like if I'm joking or not.
That would have been really hard. Yeah. Like.
All right, let's
Mike-
take a look at the score. Joey, you have 133 points. Austin, you have 109 points, and Thomas is unfortunately trailing quite a bit with just 41 points now. And we're going to move on to round 3 and see if he has any chance at all Spoiler alert of catching up. I don't think he does. Round 3 is the Captain Logan Vanity round.
Oh goodness, I'm excited.
Can this be like Super Mario, where I can give him my points? You know, like
Yeah, no,
like
I
Mario
agree
World?
with that. I think he should be allowed to do that.
Should we just let Thomas have one more go at the wheel, but you guys don't? Is that?
No, Cap, let him give him some points from his
yeah,
own.
he's my Western New York brother.
Yeah,
Let's see how round
You
3
don't
goes.
have to do this. It's fine. I'm just happy to be here.
Let's see how round
All right.
3 goes. Here we go. So the Captain Logan Vanity round. Spoiler alert: you guys are gonna hate this round. Every question in this round is about one of my favorite things, and I'll give you the category here in just a minute. On your turn, you'll see a subcategory, which will help you decide if you want to pass or play, and will hopefully make things a little bit easier. If you pass, the next contestant has to answer your question. If he answers correctly, he gets 3 points, but if he answers incorrectly, you get 3 points. So if you pass intentionally and the next person gets it wrong, you get his points. If you decide to play, it's worth now 5 points. There's no way left to double your score, unfortunately. If you are incorrect, the next player can steal. It's not up for grabs. It's the next person in the sequence. They can steal for an extra 5 points, the 5 points that you were playing for, and that person also still gets their regular turn. So that's how this round goes. The category is Power Rangers.
See, Cap, you said you'll hate this round, but I've hated every round, so it fits in.
The category is Power Rangers. We're going to start once again with the person in third place. That's Thomas. And Thomas, I'm going to show you a subcategory, and you decide if you want to pass or play. Remember, if you play, it's worth 5 points. If you pass, it's worth 3 points. But if the next person, who is Joey, gets it incorrect, you will get those 3 points. And here is your subcategory. Everything is Power Rangers. And the subcategory is Behind the Scenes.
I'm going to do pass.
Okay, Thomas is going to pass it to Joey, and Joey, you have to answer this. This will...
I'm so ready.
Say that again?
I'm so ready.
All right, here we go. So you'll answer this, and then you will... And this will count as your turn. Here we go. What company bought the franchise from Saban, then sold it back to Saban after RPM?
That's like the only thing I know.
Put your hand down, Austin.
You know
Put your hand down.
Okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go Disney.
And the answer is Disney. And that's for
Wait,
3 points.
I
Well done,
started-
sir.
Behind the scenes, I was expecting something harder, which is why I passed.
Dude, we all know the Power Ranger behind the scenes. Didn't you see the toys that made us?
Yeah, it's great.
No.
That's-
It's
I've not
great, by the
seen
way.
Toys Who Made Us. I know that thing, but I don't know the Toys Who Made Us thing. So, okay.
I studied everything about Captain Logan today.
Yeah, Joey looked really ready for this. I thought he was going to be the one that... Oh, no, not Power Rangers. No, I knew he was going to say Power Rangers. I was all over... It's all I've done this week is watch Power Rangers. All right.
Power Rangers.
Cap,
are
we're gonna end up tied up under a stairs. Like,
Again? All right. We move on now to Austin. And Austin, here's your question. You can choose to pass or play. Again, Joey did not get the choice to choose pass or play because the question was passed to him. Austin, the subcategory is Neo Saban.
I'm gonna say pass because I don't even know what that means.
Okay, it's gonna pass. That means the era
Is that
after
the
Disney.
Matrix meets Power Rangers?
No, that's the Power
I
Rangers.
love that season.
Whoa.
All right. So
99.
anyway,
Word off.
Thomas, you're gonna have to answer this question.
Okay.
This is for 3 points. If you miss it, Austin gets your 3 points. What series, the 4th dinosaur-themed iteration, is currently airing?
I'm
Dino
so
Fury.
glad I passed.
Dino Fury is correct, Thomas.
Dang it.
And you have 44 points, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Joey.
Yeah.
That was the answer, Dino Fury. Your subcategory is Mighty Morphin.
We're still in Power Rangers. Okay.
Oh no, this entire section is Power Rangers.
Oh, you did this to torment me.
I said that at the beginning.
I own,
the category is Power Rangers.
I didn't grow up with Mighty Morphin, but I owned a VHS of the Turbo pilot, which is the only movie you ever gave a 0.
That's right, because it's a pilot.
But,
And
it's hardly Power Rangers, exactly.
I'd seen that, though, and I liked it when I was little. I was like, what? 0? 0?
I was being somewhat facetious with that score. Would you like to pass or play?
I'm playing.
Okay.
What do I have to lose?
He's going to play for 5 points. What villain, upon meeting the Rangers in 1995, said, "Where's my autograph book?"
Oh my god. Okay. Ivan Ooze?
The correct answer is Ivan Ooze, and that's 5 points for you, Joey.
What's wrong with me? I don't even... Okay.
Austin, here's your subcategory, man. It's the 5th or 6th time we've heard that side tonight. Your subcategory is comics.
I guess I'm gonna have to play it because I need to get some points here.
All right, here we go. Yeah, you're trailing a little bit now. Joey is dominating the game so far. Here we go. In the Boom comic series, Draken's servant Finster 5 is a cyborg using components from what robot?
Those are all words. That is correct. Alpha 5.
And the correct answer is Alpha 5. Well done, Austin.
Yeah. Swinging ahead. What can I say?
And we move back to Thomas. Thomas, here's your subcategory, man. Colors.
I'm gonna play this one.
Why can't I answer a question about colors?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know that you'd want this one, Austin.
Colors.
Here is your question.
Oh, okay.
Thomas? Jungle Fury is the first series to introduce a ranger wearing what exotic, non-primary color?
Ooh, okay. Exotic, non-primary. Oh, goodness, what? My Sentai knowledge is not working for me tonight. Why? This is hard. I'm gonna say...
Is that a
gold?
Batman Forever Two-Face? Why?
I'm gonna say... It probably isn't... Oh, purple! It's purple!
The correct answer is purple.
Ah, yes! Okay.
Has there been an orange one yet?
Make it purple,
Yes.
Cap.
No,
When is
because
it orange?
there's the like semi-villainous one of the Dino Fury Ranger-esques that has kind of like a knight face and another weird sword and shield type thing. That's a thing that's in the original Sentai. Sorry, I can't believe I know this.
When
All
is
right.
there an orange one?
I can't remember where the orange one is, besides in the silly Bulk and Skull thing they did in the comics. But there is one in a series, and it might be Dino Charge? Because Dino Charge had like 10 colors.
No, there wasn't I don't think there was an orange one in that one.
It's somewhere.
There is an orange one, but it's not one that's in one of the original, one of the Power Rangers ones. It's in one of the Sentais they haven't adapted. There is an Orange Ranger there. And then there's, of course, the thing in SPD, which technically doesn't count.
Okay,
All
I've
they
not seen
know
enough
is
of
that-
that show.
Immediate is gone after 2001 on all of this. So,
Literally, all I hear right now is wah, 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 wah.
like you know.
Sorry for being the teacher from Team.
All right,
No,
Yeah.
not you, just Power Rangers.
so the answer is we're all geekier than the TheDayGhost. All right, so let's move on to Joey. And Joey, your subcategory is
I'm getting so lucky.
barely Power Rangers and hardly a movie.
I know this. We just talked about this.
Are you going to play?
Yeah,
All right, here we go.
of course I'm gonna play.
Here's your question. What two original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers returned unmorphed and mind-controlled by Divatox in Turbo, a Power Rangers movie?
Oh, I know
Hey.
half of that.
Jason Lee Scott and Kimberly.
That is correct, sir.
This is so weird. I should not be doing this well. I know like 1% of this category. This is like so lucky.
And
All
I
right,
know
moving on to Austin. Austin, your subcategory is. I'm enjoying this immensely, by the way.
I had to look those two people up like today because I was worried this might be mentioned. I looked up who the original cast of Mighty Morphin were.
You're joking.
And
You thought that
Yeah,
might be a
and
question in this game.
No, not that question. I thought that we might have to know them, and I remember they were in that movie, but I didn't. When I was little, I didn't know who they were. So.
And you had a 1 in 3 chance of it even landing on you. It's amazing. Austin.
Cap.
Yes.
Oh, I just want to say, Cap. I don't know why.
How you doing?
Literally, as was doing my 2 days ago, I was watching some of the rewinds, and I somehow watched the Power Rangers movie Rewind, the Turbo one, just a couple days ago too. So I had the same thing as Joey, where I'm like, okay, I do know this for whatever reason. So.
All I remember about the movies, I was like, why aren't they Power Rangers? Like the first hour,
Yeah.
they were just like walking around. I'm like, come on, change.
Yep. We'll never know the answer to that. I mean, it's cheaper, but then why'd you build a pirate ship? Anyway, Austin, your subcategory is product placement.
Okay, hit me with it.
Austin, the Zeo Crystal is buried under what unlikely
Dunkin'
restaurant in the 2017 Power Rangers reboot?
I already answered before you finished.
Yeah,
You're wrong. Hey, you're
what did you
wrong.
say? Because I missed
You're
it.
wrong. Wrong.
You can't. How can
I'm
you
gonna
do that?
steal.
What did he say?
He
I
said
said
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. That is incorrect. And Thomas gets the potential steal for your 5 points. Thomas?
Krispy Kreme.
And the
Oh
correct
my God,
answer
what's
is
Krispy
Krispy
Kreme?
Kreme.
Austin
Well
said-
done, sir.
Dignity.
I'm so
I knew it was a donut thing. I don't know anything about Power
And Thomas,
Rangers.
we're back to you, sir. Your subcategory is more colors.
Okay, gonna go for it. I have nothing to lose at this point.
All right, here we go, man.
I hope we didn't give him that when we talked about this.
Besides green, white, and black, what other Ranger color has Tommy sported on screen?
Red.
Red is correct, and in 2 different series, no less.
Yes.
I knew that one.
I remember there was a gray one in Life to Rescue.
Yeah, I think
That was the one I watched.
I think what is it? Which one is it? One of the other dinosaur ones has a gray one, I believe. I'm trying to remember which one.
Thomas, you're making it respectable, at the very least. And Joey, it is your turn again. And your subcategory is bad guy toys.
All right.
He's going to make the attempt, it sounds like. Here we go. Serpentera is a giant, devastating, spacefaring Zord that belongs to what villain?
Rita Repulsa.
That is incorrect. And Austin, you get the steal, man.
Not Rita Repulsa. So you know that.
What's the girl villain from the one series?
Oh yeah.
Oh, was it what? Rita Repulsa?
No,
No. From Turbo.
I don't
That's
know
the
what
one
her
from the
name
movie.
is, but like.
We
she
mentioned
was
her
in-
earlier. That was Diva Talks.
Yeah, that's
Is
the one I
that
was
her?
thinking of. Is it her?
It is not Diva Talks, so you do not get the steal. I am not going to do a
Oh!
Power Rangers
Wait a minute,
game
wait.
without bringing up Lord
Is
Zed.
it?
Knew it! I was thinking that. I was thinking that in the back of my mind.
I was worried
Serpentera is
that
one of the coolest things in Mighty Morphin.
I was worried that was from Life to Rescue for a second. I was like, well, I could have got that.
No, that is still Mighty Morphin, believe it or not. Austin, let me see how many questions we have left here.
How much pain do I have left?
There are, looks like 4 more. Here we go. Austin. Your subcategory is After Dino Thunder.
I'll go for it. Gotta get some points.
Just remember, if you pass it and he doesn't know it, you get 3 points.
Yeah, I'll just go for it.
All right, here we go. In Power Rangers SPD, what does SPD stand for?
Okay, Special Police Department.
That is Not correct.
Can I make the steal,
but sounds
please?
like a totally different show.
Can I make the steal, please?
And of course you do get the steal there, Thomas.
Space Patrol Delta.
Space Patrol Delta is correct, and that's 5 points for Thomas.
I'm getting ideas for that Austin's Porcupine show, though. We got this. This is like
Nobody knows about the porcupine thing. That was before we started recording.
But they will, and now they'll remember the special police department, which will be part of it.
All
Which
right,
has like a
moving.
porcupine in it. Is this just Sonic the Hedgehog now?
All right,
No.
Whoa! Gotta go fast.
my movie sucked.
And I have to
My
publicly.
movie was
censor
not
myself.
very good. I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom. Oh no, Tails!
I'm boring and sit around in a house. All right, Thomas, here is another category for you, sir.
Go for it.
A little later after Dino Thunder.
I'm gonna go for it.
All right, here we go. The Transwarp Megazord exists in the year 3000 and appears in what series?
Time Force.
Time Force is correct, sir.
I remember that.
And you are up to 69 points. Again, making it respectable.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I don't know how, like...
But Joey's still
my
doing
current
really well
knowledge-
in this round.
I have no idea. This is
Well, I have
great.
enough points to like boost you up to beat Austin with my.
Yeah, if we changed all the rules and let you do that, absolutely. Tommy's Toys is your subcategory. And this is, I
That's me?
believe, the last question.
What the hell does that even mean?
All right. Joey? How would you summon the Dragon Zord?
I would say a Mega
assume-
Megazord.
Let's assume you had a Dragon Zord. How would you summon it?
They only say like a Mega Megazord, and then the Dragon Zord would
I
come.
know this one.
That is incorrect. We're going to go to Austin for the 5-point steal.
He does the flute thing where he's like, and then it shows up, right? It's the green one.
Well, this
I-
is how I would summon.
I will
Dragon-
accept
Oh,
that as the answer, yes. You would play a
Dragon
flute
dagger.
melody with the Dragon Dagger. That is how you do
I
it.
would not have done that.
Then you would not have summoned the Dragon Zord.
You don't know that, and you said how. Anyway,
I do,
Oh.
because if you didn't have to play the flute every time, why does he play the flute every time with the same stock footage, no less?
Because it's just fun to be like,
All right,
Yeah.
let's
we haven't fully investigated this.
take a look at the score now. Joey is still has a big lead with 146 points. Austin is at 119 points, and Thomas has 69 points. And
can I
we
call for a
are-
recount? I want to make sure each point is, fair.
We're going to move on now to the
What?
bonus round. Thomas, unfortunately, you have not won the game this evening. You
I'm
are
okay with that.
you are in third place, but you gave it a real good run, and it's too bad that there weren't Power Rangers categories on the wheel spin. I think you would have had.
It is interesting.
A lot of
'cause I was
doubles
not
there.
I was not expecting to have like I was thinking like Marvel and DC and all that stuff, and then it's like, oh, Power Rangers knowledge somehow just pops into my brain randomly, and I
Anything
don't
can
know
happen.
how this is happening. This is so weird.
Anything
But
can
thank
happen.
you. I'm glad to still be here and watch potentially Austin get creamed.
So
Cap picked something he knows I know nothing about just to make sure this happens.
hey, you could have easily been in third place over that. Good thing that you got the right things with the wheel. So we're gonna take Thomas, unfortunately, off the board now. Thomas, hang out with us though, would you? And
Oh, of course, absolutely. I
Is
wouldn't
this like Monopoly? Do I get all his points?
no, the points now reset to 0. You guys go to the bonus round, and whoever wins the bonus round is the overall winner of the game. But because Austin is in the bonus round, that means that there is still a possibility that the cash prize won't be won. So, Joey, you have won the card game, so this definitely will be sent to you, and it's a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, yeah.
If you defeat Austin, you will win $100. Are you ready,
Up
sir?
to the challenge.
All right, here we go. And Austin will win me having to watch more Batwoman. Here it comes. I made my favorite game the bonus round, and each time we do this, I will probably switch up some of the individual categories, or pardon me, the individual games before we get here, but the bonus round will probably always be clues. And here's how clues works. Like I said, points are reset to 0. Whoever earns the most points in the round, of course, wins the game, and we already really went over all of that. You're going to see 10 boxes. Each has a picture clue to suggest a category, and I'm going to make that bigger for you so that you guys can see the pictures. On your turn, select a box and answer a first-person clue. Correct answers are worth 1 point. Incorrect answers increase that question's value by 1 point, with a max of 3. So if you miss one, it is now worth 2 points, and if you miss it again, it's worth 3. If it's attempted after that and nobody knows the answer, it goes away and nobody gets the points for it. The round is over when every question has been answered or attempted 4 times. And here is the board. Okay, you've got 12 clues. And we're going to start with Austin because he had the fewest points before we got here. So Austin, you've got numbers there 1 through 12. 12 was kind of a magic number tonight. And he's going to start with number 9. Austin, you ready, sir? And he's scared. All right, here we go. Austin, here is your first clue, sir. I'm the James Bond theme, written and performed by Garbage. World is not enough is correct. Well done, sir. I'm the audience.
I know my Bond, so it was a surefire thing.
And that's 1 point for you, sir. Joey, what would you like?
3.
I go before Central, Manor, and Knight in 3 different comics titles.
Gotham.
Gotham is correct. And it is a tied game. Austin, what would you like, sir?
Oh, what am I gonna go with? Oh, I know I can't. I'll do the Ghostbusters one.
I'm the kid in Ghostbusters Afterlife with the prevailing character trait of having a podcast.
Oh, podcast.
The correct answer is podcast. And you're up to 2 points.
Dan Aykroyd really liked it. It got really good in the 46th episode.
And let's see now if Joey can tie it.
Give me 1.
A whole row is gone already.
Is that Dane DeHaan or
It
David
is.
Bowie?
I thought that was going to be the answer.
I'm the band that Dane DeHaan wishes he could watch in Through the Never.
Backstreet Boys.
Is that your guess?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay, that is not correct, so that is now worth an extra point. And we go to Austin.
I don't know what the hell that means. I'm gonna go with number 8.
I'm the Stephen King movie in which Richard Dawson plays a sadistic game show host.
How ironic.
Oh. I don't know, Misery? I'm just trying to think of stuff that you know.
And that is not correct, and that's worth an extra point. And we go back to Joey.
God, I know the answer.
No points
right.
the last couple times. Although, hey, that's a potential strategy. If you don't think the other guy knows it, you could rack up the points.
I hate to do this. After my guess, can I run to the bathroom for like 1 minute?
Oh, sure, no problem. We'll take a little bit of a break here. I know we've been doing this for
Okay.
quite a while, and this has been
Well,
going
I
longer
guess
than I
it's
thought.
like
Boy's gone.
You can go while I'm gone. I'll be like 1 minute. I'm sorry.
No, not at all. Go ahead. We'll take a break overall, guys. So let's make it about 2 minutes. Everybody just get up for a second. And everybody watching live, thanks a lot for being here. And we will be right back. Just waiting for Austin, it looks like.
Did he forfeit? Do I win? Is this like Karate Kid? We gotta give him a countdown?
Oh, no, he's back. Now he's just going to sweep the leg.
Yeah, Austin, it was a mind game. He knew what I was doing. I was guzzling down drinks. He knew he was going to throw me off in the last round. I'm fumbling.
All right, the score is 2-1.
Backstreet Boys.
And it is... are you still saying Backstreet Boys?
I don't know what I'm even doing. I'm saying Backstreet Boys. Like, back to P.
Why are you saying that, Austin? Is it your turn again?
No, I just went.
Yeah, I was going to go after my turn. But
That's originally what I thought because of the score, but then I was thrown off when Joey said, you can go while I'm gone, and I was so confused. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, that's
You're
okay.
Dick had to leave. He was like, "What's through the nevers?"
he had to look it up. Look, cheating and it's dumb. Don't do it. Okay, Joey, what would you like, sir?
12. Give me 12.
I have a show on Disney Plus with episodes the length of movie trailers, and I ask questions.
Forky.
Oops.
You're supposed to say, "Who is Forky?"
Sometimes they don't say that until like it goes to commercial, and then they tell them after that. So,
It is tied 2-2. Has anybody, by the way, real quick, I shouldn't stop everything for this, but is anybody watching Jeopardy right now with this crazy Amy Snyder run?
No, I didn't watch a lot, but I feel it's really hard to get into it without Alex Trebek, so I'll give it a shot eventually. But I did see a glimpse of her, and she seemed to be pretty competent. But
yeah, it's worth watching just for her, and I think Jennings is doing a really good job. I wish they would give him the full-time hosting job. I don't understand why they're going back and forth between him and
how did
what's her face?
LeVar Burton do?
I heard he was great. I watched like a clip of him, but I haven't watched a whole episode with him.
I would have thought he would be excellent. But
he should have been the guy, but if not him, it should be, because I've watched Jennings now 10 or 11 times, and I think he's really good. But anyway, moving right along. Sorry, stalling out everything. All right, Austin, it's your turn.
Number 8, because I realized the answer like the second after I said the wrong thing.
Again, that's a potential strategy with this.
It's the Running Man.
The answer there is the Running Man.
Yeah, why didn't you say Misery?
Because he didn't. He couldn't remember in the moment.
I know, because I have never seen Misery in my mind.
You haven't?
So I was like, Cap likes Misery.
So the first time I saw Misery, I had no idea what it was. I was like a kid, and I just put it in, and I was freaked out.
Yeah, that would freak you out as a kid.
I didn't see a trailer. Nobody told me anything.
Cap was like, "Hey Austin, I've also only seen the Running Man once." Cap texted me, was like, "Hey Austin, do you want to do a commentary on the Running Man at some point?" I'm like, "It's 5 a.m. I'm just gonna watch it now."
And that was a long time ago. We've still not done that.
And it's paying off to this day. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Well, you are now 2 points down, Joey, and it's your turn, sir.
Yeah, he doubled up because he said Misery.
He did.
Who would have thought that would be my undoing? Give me 5.
Misery.
Say that again.
5.
Number 5. I made the most guest appearances in the Netflix Marvel shows. And we're looking for a character here, by the by.
Oh, I know this.
Okay, so it's most total appearances in other episodes, right?
Yes. It's not correct. Sorry, I was looking up something. Pardon me.
I thought you were pausing for like a big dramatic reveal.
And that is worth an extra point now.
Number 5, it's Turk.
Turk is correct there, and that is an extra point. Another
I
point
have
for
a
you.
whole thing where Stickman. See, you said Sticks, and I was thinking of that.
Why don't you get a point saying Stickman? Who's this guy?
Stiltman was the Thanos of Marvel Netflix because Turk would become Stiltman because he does in the comics, and he's in all of those shows. So that was always my theory.
All right, Joey, we're back to you, man.
No, you're not. Oh, are you? Because didn't he steal that? I'll go.
Yeah, it was his turn.
I'm sorry. Okay. I guess 4.
Oh, you know what? That was worth 2 points, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, Cap.
Pardon me. Austin, you have 6 points now. Joe, you have 2 points. And what would you like, sir?
Give me 4. Oh, I thought of a good idea that I should have done, but I didn't do it.
Give me 1 second. All right, number 4. I'm a child genius with a stupid sister and a serial killer with a code.
Dexter?
The answer
SpongeBob.
is Dexter.
All right, what's the serial killer thing? Like,
The Dexter Show.
The show
Like it's,
Dexter, he's a serial
yeah.
killer.
he is?
Yes.
What?
2 different characters.
Oh my God. Okay, I thought you were saying the cartoon character.
They
is
both
the serial
share a
killer.
name.
Okay.
That's why "and" is in all caps.
I was like, when did that show go so dark?
Don't you
It's
remember
called
when, like,
a
Edie
clue.
was like,
You remember when they brought it back 15 years later, but they made it an Adult Swim thing, and he's a serial killer?
I know.
it's like Red and Stimpy. Remember when Dee Dee was like looking at something and then Dexter came over and just like hammered her in the back of the head?
God.
That was the only reason I didn't say it right away. I'm like trying to wrap my head around how that happened.
How did this happen? How did we let it happen?
All right, I'm gonna lose, but I'll just sit and take it.
Hey, don't count yourself out yet, buddy. Keep going. You can do
Exactly.
it.
I'm
I
a
saw Doctor
fraud,
Who on
so-
there. I saw Doctor Who on there, so there's no chance of that happening.
Okay, guys, give me just a minute. I need to look up something and make sure that I'm right about an answer, because if I'm not, we're gonna have to take some points away from Austin. Let me check something real quick.
Oh my god.
This is huge.
Oh.
Which question's it about?
I'm
All
not
of them.
telling you until I've looked it up.
Every answer you've had was
We gotta look them all up. All of them.
I love the fact checkers. This is huge. What's left? There was like Doctor Who, Mario, Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm.
There's some weird one in the top right. I didn't know what that
I think
was.
looks like X-Files was one of them, I think.
X-Files was one, yeah.
Yeah,
Something about through the nethers or whatever.
I literally know nothing about Doctor Who. Not even like accidentally.
I know, like, a little bit through cultural osmosis. That's about it.
Nothing. I read like what Watchmen was. Is that Tim Hortons?
That is correct. That's always
Yeah, I
what
know
I
that.
think in shows like this.
Austin, doing a little bit of research, I am almost positive that you are incorrect about, and that we were incorrect about the Netflix Marvel question.
Oh, okay. So it's back on play for.
Yes, it's back in
3-1?
play. You're down to 4 points because I think you got 2 points for that.
Yep.
And so that's going to be worth 3 points now, and can only be answered one more time.
And I was wrong too, I assume, because I didn't think I was
Yes,
right
yeah,
anyway.
your answer was incorrect, but he was not right.
Who was more?
It's a
incorrect?
little sticky because what we're talking about is guest appearances, and appearances meaning by episode count, not by
Yeah.
show count.
Yeah, and I was thinking by show.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're talking about episodes. Yep.
that's okay. I think
Yeah.
I know who it is.
Uh-oh. No, you don't.
Okay,
Whatever you were thinking.
whose turn is it?
I think it's
I just
Austin's
went.
turn.
I just went.
Really?
Austin just went, I think.
Or no,
All right.
what was the last question answered? No, it might have been the Dexter one.
It was the
It was
Dexter
me
one,
saying
so
that-
it's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Austin's turn.
Okay, I'll go back
Alright,
to
I
the
was so close.
Netflix one.
Yes.
If it's not Turk, I think it's Rosario Dawson's character, Claire. What's her last name? Do I have to get the last name?
I'll give it to you for the first name. That's all right.
Okay.
Claire
Is it
Temple
Claire
is
Temple?
the correct
Oh,
answer. Yeah, yeah, you knew it
is?
anyway. Yeah.
I almost said that, but I was like,
So-
no way.
So it's really funny. I had to take 2 points away from you just to give you 3 points for the same question.
Well, thank you, fact checkers, guys. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah, you're welcome. What do you think of the audience? Aren't they great?
You guys really are the extra member of Geekvolution.
I think the audience is booing. I won them over.
All right. We go back to Joey.
All right. I'm going to strategically pick number 7. I'll talk about why I did this later.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I know that I don't know it.
I played the War Doctor, and I died in 2017.
Okay. Really died, right? Not the character?
An actor who died.
Okay.
Just any actor that died?
And played the War Doctor!
Does Bones count?
It's Joey's turn, Austin.
Keep saying this stuff, though, because you might happen upon the right answer.
Joey, do you have a guess?
Isn't Gene Wilder?
It's not Gene Wilder. He was already well retired by that point. And that is worth 2 points.
In 2017, though, so there's a chance.
Gene Wilder is dead.
And I didn't say that this actor...
Did he die that year, though?
I didn't say that this actor died in 20... Oh, I did say this actor died in 2017.
That was how I... Gene Wilder.
Did he... That's hilarious. But it wasn't the same year that he played the War Doctor. I will give you that.
Cap, you rascal. Always getting things wrong.
Go ahead.
I'll go with Ninja Turtles. And just hope it's a movie thing.
Number 2. I didn't die in TMNT number 44, but its value went up because everybody thought I did.
Oh, Donatello.
Donatello is right.
Oh, am I playing back?
I remember when that was like a big thing and people freaked out.
I needed you to get that wrong so I could get a double point, you know?
Austin has 8 points, Joey has 3 points, and Joey, it's your turn again, sir.
See, the second you get rid of Power Rangers, it's like boom, boom, boom.
I know. Who would have thought?
Not
that
a
was
big baby.
I was a one-trick pony with Power Rangers. I guess I'm going to go X-Files. Is that X-Files?
Number 10. I'm the total number of seasons X-File now has, including the revivals.
9.
That is incorrect, and that is worth 2 points now.
I'm gonna go for that one and say 8.
And 8 is wrong.
Ooh.
And that is worth 3 points now. And can only be attempted one more time.
All right, Austin, when you said 8, were you feeling good about it? Or was it just like...
I just said it. That's how I roll.
I know. We talked about this, though. Sometimes
We
say
have-
I
things
didn't think.
that are-
I just said.
We have 3 questions left on the board that are worth extra points. No.
I got to go for that one.
Yeah,
no,
3. One second,
right.
and I'll give you the board back. There you are. Which one do you want?
Okay. I'm going to go back to that X-Files one.
He's going back to 10. And what do you think?
I'm going to say 10.
And the correct answer is not 10. X-Files had a 9-season run, and then it had a revival season, and then they came back and did one more revival season. It's 11.
Oh, darn it. If Austin said 10, I would have said 11. But he didn't.
That was a strategy. He was trying to throw you off.
Exactly. It worked out in my favor.
All right, it's still 8-3, and Austin, it's your turn, sir.
Give me Mario.
Number 11. This is the last picture to reveal. I'm the last Mario Kart game released before Nintendo started putting numbers in the titles.
Super Mario Kart. I don't know.
So, Super Mario Kart
No.
is
Mario
incorrect.
64.
Say that again?
Mario 64.
But
that also has numbers in the title.
I'm gonna... So when I say putting numbers in the title, I mean numbering in a sequence.
Oh, okay.
The last Mario Kart game that came out before they started making a sequence of the numbers.
Mario 64.
Okay, that's still his guess. Sure. That is incorrect. It's worth 2 points now, and we go back to Joey.
All right, so to win, I have to get this right, and then he's got to get that wrong, and I got to get that right.
Good luck.
So I'm going to go with the Doctor Who question.
All right. And what's your guess?
Wait a minute, is that top one still available?
Yes.
Oh, of course, the band.
Yeah, you have 3 things still on the board that are available.
All right,
I can drop the
I'm
rest
going
of
to
these
go
out. But...
number 1
Yes.
and say Coldplay.
And Coldplay is not correct. That's worth 3
That was a
points
good
now.
guess. Darn it.
Dane DeHaan would like Coldplay.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Austin, we're back to you, sir.
It.
I'm gonna say 1, and I'm gonna go basic and say the Beatles.
Okay, the Beatles is not correct. Nobody got question 1, and I'm sure there's some people screaming into their screens right now.
No one knows what Through the Nevers is, Cap.
That's the problem, yeah.
So Through the Never was the subtitle of the, I want to say 2013, 2014 Metallica concert film called Metallica Through the Never.
Oh, so we should have known this if we knew what it was.
And Dane DeHaan was in that film.
I was just thinking of him in Amazing Spider-Man 2, like telling Peter Parker that he wishes he could listen to Coldplay.
No, every time I see Dane DeHaan, I
It was, I think,
blood,
the very
so...
next. I think it was the very next thing he did after Chronicle.
All right. Well, I didn't know it. I wasn't even close.
Austin.
What are the things again? Okay. I'm not gonna get either of these.
Wait, no, I'm up, aren't I? Because you said the Beatles.
Oh,
yeah. No,
pardon me. You're right. You're correct. Go ahead.
Oh, I should have let that play out.
Silly Billy.
2 questions left on the board.
All right, so we're back to where I needed to be. All right, who
A dinosaur
besides
story.
Gene Wilder? See, 2017. Is it a known actor, or is it like just somebody?
Well, everybody's somebody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
I'm not going to give you any more clues in my game of clues. So he's still looking for the War Doctor who died in 2017.
Yeah, I need this, or I'm out. I might be out anyway. Who's that guy?
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
Who's that?
I wish I
Who
could
is
help
that
you,
guy?
but I can't.
All right, just start saying actors, and I'll go.
Michael Gandolfini or whatever.
Michael
I don't even
Keaton.
think that's his first name.
All right, I'm gonna say.
You're just making up actors. You're just sandwiching.
Christopher Lloyd. No, not Christopher Lloyd. I didn't mean to say that. I did not mean to say that. That's why I know it's him. Can I not?
That's all right. Who do you want to say? Go ahead.
That came out wrong. Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee is not correct. Although that would have been interesting.
He probably died in 2017. It was around then.
Austin, we have a 3-point question and a 2-point question.
Neither of which I will get, but yeah, I was thinking of Mario Kart, and I was like, Mario Kart Melee, but that's Super Smash Bros. I don't know why you would name a racing game Melee. Like, that's stupid.
Maybe that's why they didn't. No, honestly.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with Mario Kart because I'm thinking about it more.
Sure.
What was your first guess?
Mario Kart 64.
But that is a number, isn't it?
That's what I said, but it's like a number in a sequence.
So what I mean is they have a convention of naming those now with numbers in a sequence, and for the longest time they just had subtitles, and we're looking for the subtitle of the game before they went to the sequence.
That makes sense. Okay.
Mario Kart Nitro, I don't know.
That's not a thing.
Wasn't there like a Crash Bandicoot Nitro though?
I think that's a thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get that, Ben? You said that?
No, that's not how it works. So there are 2 questions worth 3 points now.
That's how I guessed.
Say it again?
So you get an extra point for guessing how I guessed.
No, that's not
Oh,
what
no,
I mean.
I
I
said
mean
something
that
that was-
question is now worth an extra point. So we have 2 questions now that are worth 3 points.
All right, I'm gonna go with that, Mario. I'm gonna say Mario Kart Wii.
And Mario Kart
7.
Wii is correct, sir.
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
That was worth 20 points. Thank God that I came in the clutch.
Joey, you have 6 points now, sir. And if you could come up with number 7 after Austin, you would win the game.
You can do it. You can do it.
And I'm going to give you guys
I believe
each,
in you. Just
of course, another shot at that. Austin, unless Austin gets it here.
I already know I can't, so I'm just gonna say David Tennant.
It is not David Tennant. Oh, and you know what? I'm sorry. I'm wrong because that would be the last shot at it.
All right.
Exactly.
And so,
I knew
yeah.
it.
So, no, that's...
It just came
Either
to
way,
my-
I win.
Unfortunately, that's the game. Joey wouldn't even get another shot at it. So, yeah, the game is ends at 8-6. The answer there was John Hurt.
John Hurt.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
I didn't know John Hurt was Doctor Who.
He was, and he tears it up in that.
Oh, he was that bad? That sucks.
It's great. Hilarious. All right, congratulations to Joey for making it as far as he did and for winning the Dark Knights Metal game. And Austin wins the whole thing, which validates the title, but also means that I have to watch more Batwoman, which is really
we all
unfortunate
won.
for me.
Cap, I give you a single tear.
I give myself many tears.
How much more do you
I'm
have to watch?
around, yeah.
I'm sorry, Joey, what was it?
How much more do you have to watch?
All of it.
Just however much we end up watching that night. Usually we do like 3 episodes, so that'll be unfortunate. But anyway, I want to thank both of you guys for taking the time out to do this. I hope you had a good time. Thomas, I'm sorry you ended up losing by as many points as you did, but like I said, you really made it up in the Power Rangers round.
Oh no, it's okay. As I said, I'm happy to be able to be here and just being able to hang out with everybody, and say hi. And I'm just happy to be here. So thank you for having me, and also good job, the both of you. You guys really hit it out of the park there with that one. I was waiting when you brought the Doctor Who one. I was like, I'm waiting for someone to say John Hurt. I'm waiting for someone to say John Hurt. So
Really, you knew that?
I really thought it was David Tennant. I thought he's
yeah,
been
I
dead
knew.
for a
Yeah,
while.
I knew that. I knew that.
I
one.
thought it was Christopher Lloyd.
I thought for 4 seasons David Tennant played something called the War Doctor.
War Doctor.
Yeah, it was in Jessica Jones, and then he died.
He was
Oh,
the
that's
hope,
how
he was the
that's how he
Purple
came up with
War Man?
everything. He wanted-
Yeah, he was the Purple War Doctor, and
Oh.
he was like, "I'm gonna operate on you, Jessica."
I hope Christopher
Sketch
Lloyd
rate.
didn't happen upon this episode. He's like, what?
He's got to
Well,
have better.
everybody's
He's
been
like,
dying.
I
this
wasn't
year.
in that show, but I
Probably
mean,
died today.
he's like, I would have done it. I did that terrible like virtual reality video game show that lasted 1 season in the early '90s. Like, I
I
guess
think
I'll
you'd
be
be
in
more
any. of it.
focused on the. I think you'd be more focused on the fact that I said he was dead.
Yeah,
That's.
you'll be watching. You'll be like, "Ah, I'm not dead."
I'm still alive.
You'll leave an angry comment.
Over a matter of $80.
He thinks that I died several years ago. Marty, can you believe that?
Once again, I hope you guys had a good time. I hope that we'll get a chance to do this again in the future. Everybody let me know what you thought of the game and how it played. I will, if we do the wheel thing again, I'll tweak that a little bit, probably. Didn't give away the money tonight, but hopefully next time maybe that works out, because it'll mean that Austin doesn't get to pick things for me to watch, and that would be for the best. But this does mean that neither of you guys are apparently, according to my nonsense standards, not quite as geeky as the TheDayGhost.
If I had one more.
What can I
shot
say?
at
I'm
that-
an original.
Would you have said John Hurt if you'd had one more shot at that?
Probably, if I had one more shot. We won't know though, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry. That is how the rules of the game work. I'd be honest with you. I wish you'd been able to win the money, but I also didn't prepare a tiebreaker. So it's probably for the best that it worked out that way.
Well, no, when I
Oh no, it
if
would
I
have been worth
had-
3 points. So yeah, no, you would have
Yeah.
won outright. That's right.
I didn't know it though, honestly, but I'm happier about that women viewing. So I won tonight.
Well, thanks again, everybody, for
Today we
being
all
here.
win.
We will see you again with lots more stuff here on Geekvolution. Tomorrow night, I'm doing a live stream on another platform. Let me plug this real quick, called You Now, and I'm going to be doing a music stream. I'm going to be DJing some geeky... this isn't even my genre, but I thought it would be fun to do. I picked a playlist of an hour of techno and rave music that connects to lots of geeky things, and it'll be a fun, eclectic mix of things, and I'll chat with folks in between songs. So pop in and hang out with me for that if you would. Would really appreciate the support. I'm going to try some things on another platform. And then Sunday night, I'm hoping to stream again with a V for Vendetta review, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to prepare everything for that by then. So that could be next week. But I'll let everybody know for sure what's going on there. Once again, thanks to the contestants, and thanks to the viewers watching live or after the fact. I was Captain Logan. We had Thomas here.
Hey, everybody. Take care of yourselves.
We had Joey.
Go Bills.
And next time, and hopefully we do this again, you'll once again get to find out if you are geekier than the TheDayGhost.
If you walk away with anything here, go watch Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. It's a great movie.
Later, folks.
Bye, everybody.